Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. If you've been here before, please like, comment and share. So guys, I'm back again with yet another different topic, and today we will be talking about being black in Germany, what it means for me being black in Germany and Europe as a whole, in a white continent as compared to being black in my country. So guys, I would say I have had different experiences than most people have had, considering my background as an artist and considering being well traveled, having had the chance to travel to different countries, different places, meeting different people and learning different cultures. So I guess my Erfahrung, my experience has been a little bit different, and hence I have been a very open-minded person. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this time that I experienced as an artist, being black. So I've been to different cities and different places in Europe, and in this time as a performer, you're on stage and you're performing for more than thousands of people. And at this time in moment, it hit me that this was my chance to tell people my story, my way, the way I wanted to share it with them, So in this time, you cannot be judged for your skin color. You cannot be judged about whether Africans stay in a village or whether they are poor, whether they are sick, because everybody that comes to watch these shows is there to learn. Firstly, they are there to learn about the African culture. They are there to learn about black people. They are also there to learn about you as a person as a whole. So this was the best part about being in this position, was we were telling our own story. We were telling it the way we wanted to tell it, and hence the questions that we would have after, they didn't affect us personally, because these were stories that they would have gotten out of the whole play or the whole performance. Then these would be the questions that they then asked. And even children, most of the children that came to our performances, they had never seen a black person before. So this meant that this was new to them. And being this new to them, then we would allow them to touch our skin. They could touch our skin, they could touch our hair, they could ask us questions. They wanted autographs most of the time, of which for us it was okay, because these are people who are curious, neugierig, and they wanted to know more about the culture, know more about us. This is different than in a society where people have their own Meinung, and their Meinung is mostly they judge you according to their experience, or the other black person they have seen, what they have done, or how they've presented themselves. So it was a crazy atmosphere, being on stage and being able to tell the stories that we told, and then getting people ask you questions afterwards, how it feels like and what Africa is like. And we will answer questions like, is Africa a country? Does Africa have an African language? And for these people, because they are not geschlossen, they're not closed, they are open-minded, they got to learn about Africa, they got to learn about us as black people, and they got to learn and they got to see a different side from what they were used to seeing on TV, where they would see adverts of a sick child, poor people, everyone is hungry, and then these are things that they would ask, that is everyone poor in Africa? When you're walking on the streets, are there animals everywhere? So my experience in this kind of life at this time was different than now that I'm in the social lives, I'm in their space, I am living with them. Then questions come that are different to the questions that I had then about being black in Africa, then this is the time that you get to meet ignorant people, people that don't take their phones and just Google what Africa is like, how many languages Africa has, how many countries are in Africa, where South is, where North is, where West is, what are the Western countries. You know, these are ignorant people that are in our community, are in this community right now that I am living with, that they would ask these, I think, yeah, these funny questions like that, as compared to people that came and watched shows, because these people were more open-minded. They were open to learning new things and open to seeing what it's like and what our experience was. So my experience here has been great. It's not compared to other people, I guess I am more open-minded, and I have been for a long time around white people. So for me, it is not it is not comish, it is not weird when I'm walking down the street, they look at me. I have had people also, when I'm walking down the street, then they feel agitated, you know, they get a little bit arrogant, what's the word? No, they get intimidated because I'm black. Some stare at me not because I am ugly or I look like an animal. They stare at me because I'm black and I'm beautiful and they admire me. Some stare because out of jealousy. Some stare out of neugierig. They are curious. Out of curiosity, they want to know, because yes, now there are a lot of people actually in Germany, a lot of black people in Germany as compared to, I guess, 10 years ago. Now there are a lot more black communities, so there's nothing new about being black in Germany anyway. It's just being black, I guess, in your own circles, what you face in this space, in your circle, where you walk around, where you go to buy your groceries. I guess I would say that I have never been treated in a racist manner. I have met people, yes, that are racist, yes, both from other countries too, and also Germans also that have reacted in a racist manner towards me. Or maybe you're in the bus and you want to sit next to someone and they see you and they see you're black and they just stand up because they don't want any contact with you, they don't want to sit next to you. Or you're walking down the street and then someone suddenly calls you names because you're black, go back to Africa or something like this. Yes, it has happened, but does this affect me in any way? No, because I guess as long as you don't touch me, as long as you don't hurt me, or as long as you don't harm me physically, it goes in there and comes out there. It's none of my business. You know, I'm minding my business. I know why I'm here and I know what I want. And yeah, this is the point. You shouldn't care about what people think about you anyway, because people will always have their own Meinung. People will always have their own things to say about you, you know. So it has been great being in Germany. And yeah, German people are actually more helpful and friendly if you get to know them. Also, if you are also nice to them, you know. There's nowhere in the world where people can help someone who is rude, who doesn't smile, who is arrogant. You know, it's your presence also that says a lot about you. It's your ability to speak with people, it's your ability to socialize with people that makes a difference, you know. So you can't blame people and say, oh, they don't talk to us. But are you talking to them? This is the question. When they say hello, are you smiling? How is your response to them as well? Things like this count. And I guess I have gotten more stares and people that react differently, maybe once or twice in restaurants, or when I go shopping to a supermarket. Sonst otherwise it is not bad. It is just like when a white people is in Africa comes to the ghettos, you know, when a white person comes to Ntumbane and there are not many white people, so definitely children will stare, you know, definitely you will get questions, oh, where are you from? Or what are you doing here? These are the kind of questions that you will get in Germany, of course. And of course, yes, they ask a lot of questions, but it's not because they are rude, but it is out of curiosity. They ask questions because they are curious, you know, and it is fine for people to be curious. I am curious also about so many things. And yes, also boys, German boys, yes, they are curious, you know. This is something foreign for them, you know, having a black girlfriend. Of course they would want to test the waters. This is normal. Yeah, if I have been through this also I guess also because I have been staying in different places. When I was in South Africa, I also got South African people who wanted to date a Zimbabwean because it's different and it's new, it's foreign for them. Or getting people in Harare wanting to date Ndebele because this is also new and this is foreign for them. So in every country and in every space, I guess it has changed a lot over the years. It's no longer about the skin color. It's now mostly about where you're from and how foreign you are for them, you know. Everything foreign makes people curious, you know. Of course people would get curious because it's a foreign situation for them. Yeah, and there are a lot of black people, so I guess you can't feel lonely in a space like this. So are the Germans really open? Are they open-minded? Are they willing to help you when you're in a crisis or something? Yes, they are willing to help if you ask, of course. But also because of the language barrier, I think as things, they could be a little bit tough. And when you're looking for a job, you know, you have to use German. There's no other way, you know. You have to learn German so that you communicate with them. And they're always trying to help. If they see that du meinst es ernst, you are taking it serious and you mean it, yes, then they are willing to help you and not only let you stumble along the blocks alone, you know. They are helpful. If you need help, you ask and you get help. And I guess the TV is not really informing German audience correctly, because most of the time that I watch TV, and unless if you watch the animal TV, this is the only place where they tell truth about Africa because they're showing the wildlife. And then the rest of the TV, when you're watching it, the kind of adverts they are putting out there mostly are adverts of people who are hungry, people who are suffering somewhere in Africa, who need help, and they always write SOS, please help the needy, you know. It's okay, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm saying it's showing only a small percentage of Africa that is there. What about the rest of Africa that is perfect, that is not so bad, that is cool? What about showing Victoria Falls? What about showing Great Zimbabwe? What about showing so many other places, nice places that we have in Africa? You see, and they do show, but it's, I guess the percentage of things that are much more realistic they show is slim compared to the whole truth about Africa, and the fact that Africa is not a country. Africa is a continent. It has a lot of languages. It has a lot of different people from different areas. We have a lot of different cultures. So yeah, guys, I guess this is it for today. This is my little something about my experience here in Germany, in Europe as a whole, being black. I guess it is not so bad after all when you look at it. Yeah, so guys, thank you very much for watching. And as I said before, if what I have said you like what I have been talking about, you like my channel, you like me, please subscribe. If you have already subscribed, please hit the like button, comment and share to your friends and family. Thank you. Have a great day. Stay safe.